Really pleased with the win. I thought our kids regrouped and settled at halftime. Obviously, the third quarter was huge just in the way the game got played late in the fourth quarter. Thought as much as anything, our kids just kind of settled in and defensively played with great technique, had their eyes in the right place, and played assignment sound, played with great energy. We were able to put some drives together as well and keep them off the field a little bit and let them catch their breath. They got some 3-and-outs, and special teams were solid in that quarter. Thought just early in the football game we didn't do a great job of coming out and playing the way we're capable of, but kids continued to compete through the first half. But again, proud of the way that we played in the third quarter there without opening up for questions.
Speaking of that third quarter, the defense and special teams really set up consecutive touchdowns for the offense.
Yeah, short fields. Do a great job in our cover units. I think one of them or maybe both of them were out the end zone, but I thought we did a good job to pin them on one. Defensively, created a couple negative plays, got them in third and long situations, got off the field. We ended up having short field. I think a punt return helped us later in the quarter as well. And so a ton of really good things where all three phases played together. And I just know early in the football game, some of the things that we did in each phase of the game hurt that unit, but then also didn't allow us to play three phases together. And we're capable of doing a whole lot more. That's a good thing. Told the players enjoy this one, and then we're on to a short week. With the Friday night game against Tulsa.
Coach, would you talk more about Neville's interception and how
much momentum? Yeah, huge play. Just they had put some drives together, right? And we had forced a couple of field goals at that time. I think it might have been a one-possession game at that time, or maybe we're on the wrong side of it. And Neville comes up with a huge play on, I believe, a wheel route right there. Guy that's just kind of been battling here and playing really good football here the last couple of weeks. Huge play by him.
When you also just look at the last 2 weeks in the second half of the defense, what just overall these last 2 weeks combined, what's working, what's making them so successful?
I don't think schematically there's major changes that have happened at halftime. I think as much as anything, our kids have settled into the game. They've gotten their eyes in the right place and play with great technique. And early in the football game, we gave them the quarterback some ways to get out of the pocket with some of the rush lanes that we created as we're trying to work to the quarterback. You can't do that with the man defense that we're playing on in the secondary. He's able to pick up and extend and make plays and continue the drive. And then we just didn't fit the counter scheme a couple times the right way.
You talk about that second quarter drive when Brandon Wimbush got involved a little bit?
Yeah, just a unique set of plays that we thought that we could have him involved and engaged in. He's been great on the practice field, and DJ was able to get in during that set as well and create some big plays and had a chance to maybe hit a touchdown on it, and DB bats it down, but able to go punch it in on the back end of that drive.
But Tavius Thompson obviously had another big game and he had some big runs. What have you seen from him the last couple of weeks when it comes to that?
He's super consistent, man, and does a great job of finishing his run. He's been great with the ball in his hands. Great pace on a couple of the pull schemes today, where he takes the puller to the second level, able to cut back off of it, and some huge plays in the run game from him, and just his physical presence out there. He's done a great job in pass protection too. I think that's one of the things that maybe goes unsung with him and all those running backs at times.
Are you able to enjoy Dylan's touch on the ball on some of these passes?
I am when it's completed. When it's not, maybe not so much. We're close to so much more out there. I thought he did do a great job of letting some of those lineouts run under those deep balls and letting those guys make it right and adjust to the football.
Another aspect of this defense too. I think we had a season high 17 tackles per loss. I know that's a big emphasis on this defense. When you're getting that many, what does that say?
It is. To me, it changes the way the game's played on third down, right? And third down is a critical down. Get yourself off the field, create negative plays on first and second down. You're in third and long situation. You're able to go after the quarterback and put them in a tough position, get yourself off the field. And offensively, we talk about it too, and we compare those numbers after every ball game. We don't want to give any of those up. We want to constantly chew up yards and get into third and manageable, third and mediums, third and short yardages. We were in a few of those today and didn't convert on those as well, where we got an opportunity to keep some drives going. That's something that we got to be better at.
5 penalties, you're seeing things being cleaned up in practice?
Yeah, no. There's some post-whistle penalties that just can't happen. Not pleased with that at all. We can't do that. You can't hurt the team. And Was it better? Yes. There's still ways for us to be a whole lot better. Some of the playing penalties, that's going to happen, but we can be better yet.
Today, DG, he set the record for passing yards by a freshman at UCF, so can you just talk about his potential?
His potential?
Yeah.
Yeah. First, I think it starts with the players around him. We've got a really good group up front, and got some young guys that are going to be really good up there. They'll play some meaningful snaps as well. I think our skill players are electric, and got some good young ones that are getting some time as well. And running backs, he's done a great job of distributing the ball. Last couple of weeks, he's done a great job of taking care of the football. You know that when it hasn't been right for us, we've been on the wrong side of the turnovers. I'm proud of him as much for that as anything. But he's got a high ceiling, and only going to continue to get better. All right. Okay. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.